Welcome back to Ad Games, and today we're taking a look at the brand new version of White Dwarf from Games Workshop. We've now returned to the monthly format and are promising to be bigger and better than ever, so let's get this open and have a look at what's inside. First things first, there's the free cover miniature. It's a Slaughter Priest with hack blade. The retail price for this fella is £18, so before you even look at the magazine, you've saved £12. So there's a return of page about the White Dwarf team, less from the editor again. The first few pages are now called Planet Warhammer and contain the latest releases, some third-party stuff like Battlefleet Gothic, and then we've got the Death Watch releases from the last month. As you notice, the actual new product side of things is quite small compared to the rest of the magazine. First there's a letters page, then the first main article is A Tale of Four Warlords, which is the return of A Tale of Four Gamers. We've got the Hall of Fame for Citadel, which has more information about how the model was sculpted than usual. We've got this wonderful Baal-Tan army. And again, instead of just a couple of paragraphs, we've actually got multiple pages going into what he did with his army, why he chose it, what he wants to add to it. Then we've got a page of fluff about the Baal-Tan craft world. And then here's 23 pages straight of rules for pretty much every box game that GW have put out since Space Hulk. So you got new rules for Space Hulk, new rules for Deathwatch Overkill, new rules for Silver Tower, new rules for the upcoming Gore Chosen game, even some rules for using the Deathwatch flyer in Stormcloud Attack. Then we've got to look at some Golden Demon winners. This I think is from the Forge World Open Day earlier this year. Then some Deathwatch artwork. Then we've got the first battle report in a long time, which is for Age of Sigmar and is on a pretty nice board that GW have put together. Then we've got a big fluff article on Imperial Knights, which goes into the way that they paint their armour, the heraldry used, the formations, the way knightly houses are organised. We've got Temporal Distort, which is a nostalgic page, going back to about the time I started Games Workshop stuff. And then there's a board that I got to see at Warhammer World, and how they put it together and all the details inside. Blanchitsu, where unfortunately it's the same thing that he's been putting out in Warhammer Visions for the last couple of years. Then we've got an article on various kill teams that the hobby teams have put together in the studio. And then a really good sprues and glue article which goes into how to customise your Tau and how to make your Deathwatch stand out a bit. And then we've got an article on the design process for the Deathwatch range. And again, multiple pages, not just half a paragraph. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this new version of White Dwarf. It's easily the best issue of the magazine that's been out in the last decade or so. It's got, for years we've been asking for rules to be supported, we've got them. We've been asking for hobby advice, that's back again. We've been asking for fluff to be printed in the magazine, that's back again. Basically it looks like they listened to every single comment that people have made over the years and tried to match them in this new magazine. If this is the quality going ahead, then I definitely would recommend people either picking up a subscription or better yet supporting their local gaming stores and buying it every month from them. I'm really looking forward to the next issue, which is not something I've been able to say about White Dwarf for quite some time. and it's also great to have a magazine that I can finish my cup of tea before I finish the magazine. So I'll be looking at future issues of White Dwarf as they come out over the next few months. So if you liked this video, remember to share, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.